his individual performance has been a strong point in a disappointing season.
Graham, what were your thoughts on that? That must have been a very pleasing afternoon for you.
Very, very pleasing. Very pleasing result. Because especially in the context of what we've been through, it's been a tough couple of months. Because results have been not what we've wanted. Performances haven't been as bad. But you know what it's like. If you don't get the results, you have to suffer in the Premier League, and that's what we've had to do. And credit to the players, they've stuck together. Everybody at the club has been fantastic in terms of support. So it's nice for them to enjoy a day like today. Winning at Old Trafford historically isn't straightforward for West Ham. So great for our supporters that they have a fantastic day like today.
When you're finishing a season like this, which will be a disappointment, and your results will be disappointing since you took over, it's about giving the fans something to hold on to, because I assume that you're already in the process of deciding what needs to change to make things better.
Yeah, there's a few things. You have to finish the season as strongly as you can. Keep building on the performances that we feel have been good. Brighton away, we're 3 minutes away from winning and we lose. Liverpool away was a really strong performance, certainly in the second half. We were competitive in all the games. We took another team that has conceded a lot of goals. So we've addressed that, and now it's about building the attacking side of the game. I thought the first goal especially was an indication of what we're trying to do. So it's a step in the right direction and builds confidence, I think, and belief, and I think that's important for us, important for everybody at the club, including the supporters.
And just on Jared Bowen, he didn't look that impressed taking off. Is that just one of those things?
Yeah, players that aren't that happy to come off, and Jared put everything into the game. He scored. He's been amazing for us. But that's sometimes you have to make those decisions, and that's life.
Ask about Wan-Bissaka. When he was at United, he was seen more as a defensive player. You're getting a lot more out of him going forward. How much has he come on since joining this time?
Yeah, I mean he's been really impressive. I've said before, can't say this categorically because I don't know Aaron's career, but I think I can't imagine he's playing as well as he is for us at any point in his career. Looks like he's enjoying his football. He gives a lot to the team. Really pleased with him in terms of what he's giving defensively and offensively. As I said, looks like he's enjoying his football, and that's not easy because the results we've had haven't been that enjoyable. But nevertheless, his individual performance has been strong.
Have you had to do anything in particular with Aaron to encourage him to get forward more? Is that his natural game that's just not been maybe shown in previous clubs?
Yeah, I don't know what's the past, but his attributes are his attributes. He's got the capacity to go up and down the pitch at a high level, and he's got some quality. He's played on the left, he played on the right. He can do either. So he's at the same time, defensively, he's really solid. So, as I said, his individual performance has been a strong point in a disappointing season, but he's been really good.
Hi, Greg. Obviously, each win got the word 3 points, but when it's at Old Trafford against Man United, do you think it helps get more buy-in from the players and the fans when they see you putting a performance like that when it's somewhere like that?
Yeah, as I said, in any club, but especially in a club like West Ham where the expectations are high, to have 2 months where the results haven't been positive for us, it's a long time to go. So I think it's a credit to the players, how they've stuck together, how we've been connected, how we've tried to improve. I think we have improved. But it's difficult in football when you don't get the results because that's what matters. So we know that. And that's why it's really pleasing today to see a performance, to see aspects of the performance that I think has been there all the time. But to get 3 points makes everything a lot better. The outcome's what everybody focuses on.
I was going to say, I mean, it wasn't just like you were good for 20 minutes. Were you surprised at just how much you dominated and controlled the game for the duration, really?
Well, I didn't feel like we were in control of the duration, to be honest. When you've got Ugarte, Mainu, Fernandes and Mount in midfield, you know you're going to have to suffer at times, and we did that. We had to defend. But I think it was important for us, and even in the last bits of the game, it was important for us to have the ball and to try to make them run and to affect them defensively. Because if you just come to park the bus, it's difficult. You have to do something here, I think. And my record here is not bad, but you have to, as I said, you have to have a game, an idea to be proactive, because Old Trafford's a tough place to go.